about 5 people who made it to university, and I was one of them.
And by university, you mean the University of Nairobi?
University of Nairobi, the University of Nairobi. So I entered the University of Nairobi.
What year is this now?
This is now, I finished 95, then we had to stay home for 2 years, then I joined university in 1997.
Okay, fine. I want to talk about, even before we joined university, these 2 years. At this time, have you ever done anything that has put money into your pocket?
At that point, no. At that point,
so what do you do in that 2-year gap?
So the 2 years, now I started thinking, what can I do? Remember, there was still a question lingering in my mind. How is it that people can come from a comfortable life and plunge into such kind of poverty, where you do not even know where your next meal will come from? And for me, I thought my answer would come from accounts. Like, you must be a numbers guy. you must do accounts. So I joined KCA College then. It's now KCA University. I joined. We were amongst the first, the pioneers. Yes, we were among the pioneers. I joined KCA, then I joined Strathmore after that.
In the gap period?
In the 2 years, in that gap period, yes. I started KCA, then I transitioned to Strathmore.
Okay. So first of all, how do you get the money for KCA?
So now that was another one. Going to college was a miracle. Was a miracle. In fact, my dad worked so hard to get the money, and then when he was coming home, he was attacked by thugs.
Yeah.
He was attacked by thugs, and they stole all the money. And that was like, I mean, this is, there's something fighting me.
The demon of money.
There's something fighting my destiny.
For real, no, for real.
Yeah.
I'm joking with you, but I'm not joking.
Yeah. The timing of him being robbed, of all the years, this is the year he's going to be, this day when we're supposed to, yes. I was so heartbroken. I mean, I really felt for him. He couldn't even talk for days. He couldn't talk. I mean, you know that getter, they put that wood here on him, and my dad is big. So even to his weight and that, it really was a huge impact even on his health. Anyway, I was glad he didn't die, and he survived the ordeal. Somehow, just God provided mysteriously. And it was just surviving one thing after another, one thing after another, you know. Then somehow, you do level section 1, section 2. So I just kept passing. I was told.
Did you like accounting? At this time,
you know.
I know you liked maths, but accounting.
I liked maths. But what was driving me was not liking. What was driving me is survival.
Easy luxury.
You need to survive this thing. Life is hard.
I get it.
But you know, I admired, accountants who had finished CPA case. I mean, there were hotcakes in this market. So I'm waiting to join university, so I do section 1.
Okay, so you go through KCA, you get what, a diploma? A certificate, no, just a certificate.
You get I finished. You see, it's a whole course.
Yes.
You've got to go up to section 6. So
explain. Me, I'm clueless about
that's
this
okay.
One. Yes.
So I did section 1, section 2. Then I think I did section 3 in Strathmore, section 4, and the rest. I finished when I was on my second year in university.
Whoa.
Yes. So I was a CPA before I finished university.
Okay.
And that was a very important thing for me. So that was a miracle.
Okay.
That was a miracle.
So that means there's a time in your life you are going to university and at the same time going to Strathmore.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I went for 1 semester in Strathmore while I was at university, and I realized this life I can't hack it. We were in Lower Kabete, we were doing BCom. That commute, going and coming back, it was enough for me to study by myself. Remember, this guy has been trained to study by himself.
I get it.
So, the second term, the second trimester, I just told my friends who used to go to Strathmore, you know what? You guys go.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll wait for your notes. So they would go. They would come back. I'd get their notes for today. I'd photocopy. Then I'd go to when they go to Strathmore the following day, I'd be reading their notes today.
Yes.
And researching. The research was my thing.
So you online courses, then you'd have done them, you'd have aced them if they were available. If the technology was available.
Yeah. So we did the exam. Most of them failed me, I passed.
Ooh. So, okay, again, I'm very layman about this, and take me like a baby.
Yeah.
Explain to me the certificate that you are going, the certification that you are going to get doing this 6 course.
So the thing is this,
and its necessity in society. Okay.
Even if you go to university and you become you study accounting, very few employers would employ you without having a CPA professional qualification, a certified public accountant qualification. So it was paramount. It was even more important than the degree that you have the professional qualification, because it was very more practical and less theoretical.
Yes.
And again, compared to what you do in university. University is about body of theory and all that stuff. Yeah. So it was a very important paper, but also accountants were in a season where they were enjoying the most. They had the best jobs. There were many accounting openings, because almost every organization needs an accountant.
Yep.
You get, so it was natural. So even engineers were studying accounts, lawyers were studying accounts. All of us were studying accounts somehow, even if you are doing other degrees.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's noted. Okay.
Yeah. So it was a very important stepping stone into the job market.
And you had decided this is the financial direction that you are going to eradicate poverty.
That was part of my me answering this question on how did we get here. Yeah.
Management of money is necessary.
Management of money is key.
Okay. So when you join university now,
yes,
explain that season then.
So I joined university in 97. And
now is the first time you're not living. Are you living at home? No, you're not.
Now I'm living in university. I'm living in university. And, guys have come from Alliance. We had a lot of guys from Alliance, from especially the national schools, many of them. And one thing that was so different about me, this is the time they were starting to party. Me, I had already done my portion in high school. Like, I was not excited with, like they were excited. So I never did all those things. I never got into, you never found me in pubs, and you never found me in joints. Institutions like EABL, they target this, such places. Yes. So I was never that guy in the used to call it studi. That crowd had kinda, I was beyond that level of indulging.
Yes, I get it.
So it helped me a lot, and I matured kinda faster, and that helped me to now have a much more calmer life.
What's your goal? You see, before in high school, the goal for you was, I need to get into uni. Now that goal has been attained. What's the new goal? A job?
Oh, a degree would now lead me to a CPA, and a degree would lead me to a job. And one of the best jobs in the country.
Ooh. So now you are very close to that goal.
I'm very close. I'm very close. So I did a lot of studying. I spent many hours in the library. Many hours.
So your strategy didn't change. Reading for you is a strategy.
No. And here now, we were full blown what I had learned by myself.
Oh yes, of
course.
That's how
Everything is about
is.
research.
Yes.
So, remember my days in Kenya National Library? I was at home. I was at home, with the librarians.
And much more access to different books. And
Yeah. But I think for university now was the profile of the people. We had such brilliant guys. So that was really amazing. That's how you form your networks,
actually,
relationships.
Over this time, I've not had you. Is this now where you began to exactly what you've said? Because in high school, I'm not hearing you saying we're still friends till today with this person.
Oh, but the people we hanged out even in the jam session, they're still my very good friends even today.
Okay.
Very good friends.
Okay.
The people we did study groups together, still my very good friends.
When I send your comments.
In fact, yes. So in fact, during this season when we were going through this season of giving my wife a befitting farewell, all of them were there.
Actually, I remember at one of the events at Sabis.
Yes.
The group was called, and some of them stood up.
Yeah. So we had all these groups, and those relationships remain even today.
Okay. I'll just check it. So, tell me a little bit about some memorable. Do you have some fundamental moments, life-changing moments in university, or was that an everyday grind that ensured that you attain this goal?
I think for me, university was when I finished CPA. All of a sudden, I had time in my hands.
Yeah.
And I asked myself, what do I do with this time in my hands? Remember, we're still struggling at home. So I was like, you know what? The pocket money that I get, I'll make money from it. So I went around, I checked, okay, guys, in the morning, everybody goes to buy milk from the tuck shop, and then they go make themselves some breakfast. I said, okay. So I came to the CBD here, bought a pack of Smokies. That's when Smokies had just begun.
When in heat.
Yeah. I bought packs of Smokies. Then oil, cooking oil. 5 a.m. in the morning, I woke up. I cooked them. Then I put them in some sort of tray, covered them nicely. I went to the tuck shop. I said, sell this for me. Went to class, came back, passed by the tuck shop. I was like, Allah, sausages are gone. Allah, like, okay.
Back.
So I started buying and sausages, and cooking sausages is not a lot of work. And for me, it was not the money that was important at this point. It was the experiment.
To eradicate this goal that you have.
No. It was the experiment that, first of all, I've made an observation that these people need sausages. And now I'm proving that they actually need sausages. And I'm actually buying sausages and selling, and I'm making a profit.
Yes.
I like
full economic support, demand supply.
Yeah. So that was really interesting. The next thing, I came and I have my sausages, but the tuck shop guy also has put his sausages.
You learned about competition.
I learned about lesson number 2.
Hostile takeover.
Bringing out, I think I enjoyed being able to see what others are not seeing. An idea, a business idea, bring it to life. Now this guy has copied it. Like, okay. So I stopped doing sausages. Then I started looking for the next thing. Like, Allah, those days computers were not many. We were just privileged to have the first computer lab amongst all the universities.
And what year is this, can I ask?
This is 97, no, this is 99 now.
Okay.
99. So I was like, what are we missing? diskettes. Everybody buys diskettes from somewhere outside. So I started buying diskettes from
3.5.
Yes. So I'd buy diskettes. Again, I come to the tuck shop. Here, diskettes. Guys come la. There are diskettes here. Okay. Everybody was buying diskettes.
No way.
I'm telling you. So, again, I came back. I said, I'm getting my money. The tuck shop guys are like, this guy is making money and he's going to class. They start putting their own diskettes.
Oh, man. You became the way of market research.
So I enjoyed. I was not offended by people copying my idea. I was not offended.
You
I was just
copied people before.
I had also learned by copying. Now you see, I had copied until now I was leading. I was being copied, you know. I enjoyed to see people can actually have a good idea.
Yeah.
Good ideas. So for me, that thing of making money, making 1 shilling to be 1 shilling and 20 cents, it started there.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing.
It started there. And of course, I mean, towards the end, I was not really doing more of a business there. Now we start focusing, okay, how do you get out here with good grades? And how do you position yourself for good jobs? We finished in 2001.
But that, no, I cannot live in that tuck shop era. That was beautiful to see. I mean, the understanding human psychology, needs,
yes,
and turning that into returns.
Yes. And people would buy, they would not know it's me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's transition again. So now you graduate.
Yes.
What's next from that? 2001, yeah?
2001, August, we finish.